I did not realize that Alicia Chopra was Caleb Vittor's child. And Caleb Vittor is the baby donor for Amber and Ruby, and we had a baby with both of them. Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Heathwyn, and today we are back to play some more of the 100 Baby Challenge with our second matriarch, Josephine. In our last episode, Josephine gave birth to baby number 29 of this challenge, a little boy named Jordan. We also had some birthdays. The first set of twins, Matthew and Aria, aged up into teenagers, and Alyssa aged up into a young adult and moved out of the house, freeing up another slot in the house so that we can get Josephine pregnant again right away. That will be our first order of business today, is getting Josephine pregnant again, as you do. I think today as well we will see little Faith age up into a child, and of course Jordan will age up into an infant, and we will get to start the infant game all over again. So that's always fun and exciting. And I will remind you all of the rules for when we are aging up everybody as we go along so that you can keep up to date with all of that. So let's come on over here and check things out, see how things are going. Everybody is really sad, and I'm not entirely sure what happened. I do remember that Alicia Chopra, who is Faith's baby donor, died. But I don't know why Ruby and Amber are sad. From losing a sibling? What Larson sibling died? That would have to be one of Josephine's siblings, right? Maybe we need to come over and take a look at neighborhood stories. It says nothing of note happened. Okay, let's take a look at their family tree. Looking at the family tree in the 100 Baby Challenge is always an experience because it gets a little crazy and convoluted at times. Okay, so it looks like I did not realize that Alicia Chopra was Caleb Vittor's child. And Caleb Vittor is the baby donor for Amber and Ruby, and we had a baby with both of them. I don't even know how convoluted this then becomes. So that would make Faith both their half-sister and their aunt? Oh, the 100 Baby Challenge. I told you the family tree in the 100 Baby Challenge gets really convoluted. That's a lot more convoluted than I ever expected it to get. But that does create some very interesting dynamic. Yes, it does. So then Faith becomes also their niece as well as their oh my gosh. Oops. I didn't mean for that to happen. But there you have it. There it is. Oh my goodness. All right, so Faith is our toddler, and toddlers need to get all of their skills to level 3 before we can age them up. She just has to finish her potty skill. She is in here going potty right now, but she's at 63% of that, so I would say, like, definitely in this episode we will get her aged up. We'll just have to keep a close watch on that potty skill so that she can catch it in time and doesn't go in her diaper. So Josephine does need to get pregnant again, and we have lined up Haley Fabulous as our next baby donor. So I think we're gonna just go ahead and get Haley invited over right now. Uh-oh, it looks like Jordan has started to cry. Let's have Aria come maybe and tend to Jordan real quick. All right, let's see. Matthew is feeling tense from the stressies because of a strict family dynamic. Matthew usually respects the authority of their older family members and follows the rules, but the high expectations that come with such a good reputation can be very stressful at times. So he is feeling very stressful. So Matthew and Aria both became teenagers in the last episode, so they still have a lot of work to do. They have to get an A in school. They also have to have a character value in range to earn it. We're not there yet with them. They do have school projects in their inventory, but it's also the weekend, so I think the weekend will be a good time for them to work on that, work on getting that skill within range, and getting them everything that they need to do to age up and move out of the house. So Ruby and Amber also need to get A's in school. They are still C students, so they're a little ways from aging up into teenagers. They also need to have the high confidence trait before they can age up. So Ruby has high confidence and so does Amber. So they have that. They just need those A's in school, basically. Okay, and Haley is here. So let's go ahead and start flirting a little bit with Haley. Let's come up and compliment their appearance. We did go in and modify Haley so that she is actually able to get Josephine pregnant. Hopefully we don't have any like major issues with all of this. Haley is kind of angry though, so I don't know how this is gonna work. Let's go ahead and let's give Haley a kiss and see how that goes. And I think nope, we're not quite there. That relationship's not quite high enough to woohoo just yet, so we gotta work on that a little bit. Okay, we can try for pregnancy now with Haley. So let's go and do that. We're gonna try for pregnancy and see if we can get Josephine pregnant with baby number 30. So they are going to woohoo. Uh-oh. Of course. They're woohooing and a baby is crying. Because that happens all the time as well. That's like the way things always go. Alright, Josephine is getting up to tend to the crying baby. Nothing says romance. Oh, that's right. I forgot we can do super efficient care now. Okay, that's a good thing. All right, let's go take a pregnancy test. Let's see if Josephine is in fact pregnant. Josephine is! First try! That's good. It's taken several tries in other ones. So very good that Josephine got pregnant on the first try with that. Okay, so Josephine is now pregnant. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to ask Haley to just be friends because Josephine is a loyal sim, which actually has made some of this romancing a little bit difficult because she doesn't want to like cheat on anybody. And so it's been a little bit hard for Josephine. I think though, well, let's send Josephine out to keep working on the rocket ship. Haley's going to go home. The kids are all doing okay. Oh, that is one thing to note. Ruby is actually a vampire, so Caleb Vitor was the baby donor for the twins Ruby and Amber. Ruby is a vampire, Amber is not. So there is actually a story behind the rocket ship. We are working on getting all of the occult babies in this 100 baby challenge. We have everything except an alien. We have not had an alien baby yet. And I haven't been having any of like luck with like pop-ups of it being like alien night at the bar or anything like that. So we thought that we could build a rocket ship and perhaps Josephine could travel to Sixum and meet an alien that way and have an alien baby there. So that is one of our options and potentials. But it does seem like the baby is crying. So let's come do super efficient newborn care and tend to Jordan. Make some things a little bit easier here on Josephine. And it is getting kind of late, so we're just gonna like make everybody go to bed. Everyone is really sad. Oh gosh, Faith is playing in the toilet and she's filthy. Oh goodness. Okay, Josephine needs to come and give Faith a bath because Faith is absolutely disgusting. Lovely. Thanks, Faith. Thanks for that. Okay, Ruby, hun, you should go to sleep too. Oh, and Josephine's gonna pee herself. That's awesome. We're doing great. We're off to a great start. Okay, Josephine, go to the bathroom, then give Faith a bath. And then Faith will send, because her bladder is getting kind of low, so then we'll send Faith to go potty once she's done with her bath. And we will send Josephine to sleep. So Josephine's at 64% of her potty skill, so I think it's going to take a couple more times on the potty to get her maxed out. But I definitely think that we will be accomplishing that today. One thing I will note with this challenge is that I know in some of the rules for the 100 baby challenge, it does say that if you have an occult baby, it counts for 2. I'm not doing that. I'm just having it count for 1. I'm not having occults count for 2. I'm only wanting to collect occults just for the sake of something to keep things interesting with this challenge. In addition to keeping it interesting, I am allowing my matriarchs to age while they're pregnant using MC Command Center. So they are aging, which means that our matriarchs do change. Josephine is the second matriarch we've had in this challenge. And I think that it just keeps it a little bit interesting because the 100 baby challenge can get kind of repetitive and kind of stale. And if we're changing up the matriarchs, I find that it is definitely keeping my interest a lot more so than other attempts that I've had at this challenge. Ruby has a loose tooth. She should expect to lose it soon. She can wiggle it and speed it up. I don't think Ruby or Amber have lost teeth at all yet, have they? Doesn't look like it. I wonder if with Ruby, because she is a vampire, I wonder if it might be one of her canine teeth, and then the tooth that comes in to replace it is like one of the vampire fangs. Uh-oh, the sink broke. We'll have to get Josephine in to fix the sink once she is done making breakfast for everybody. How is Faith doing here? Okay, Faith's fine. Everybody's all sad right now. Oh, it looks like Josephine actually completed the rocket ship. So that's fun, except that she can't explore space while she's pregnant. We'll have to like upgrade stuff, I guess, to continue to increase her rocket science skill. What even is her rocket science skill at? It's at level 5 just from building that. I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense that you probably shouldn't go to space while you're pregnant. That seems like it makes sense. Ruby doesn't feel right about these tricks and games. Should she turn a new leaf and accept that she dislikes mischief? I mean, that's okay. You can dislike mischief. I'm kind of with you on that, Ruby. I don't really like pranks and stuff like that. They just kind of tend to be mean more than anything. Uh-oh, we've got a crying baby again. All right, let's come again and get our super efficient newborn care done. We'll let Josephine take a shower and then have her come and clean or repair that sink. Alright, it is Saturday, so there's no school for the kids today, and we need Ruby and Amber, they need to become A students. They're C students right now, and they're gonna have to have a skill to level 3, which I think they both do. Yeah, they both do, so their skills are in a fine spot. All they're really gonna have to do is work on some homework, I think. Matthew and Aria need to get skills to level 3 too and do their school projects, which I think will help them both with their responsibility as well as with their grades. Oh no, Ruby's making a mess. Okay, we have to have Josephine come and tell Ruby not to make a mess. Say, do not make a mess. You can't just make messes all over the place. There's too many of you to do this. This is like not okay. Clean this up. Ruby's not real happy about it, but she does know better. All right, since everybody is okay and we do want Josephine to be able to travel to Sixum, we're gonna send her out to start working on some more upgrades for the rocket ship. Okay, Matthew finished his school project and got some extra credit for that. It's also got his responsibility like really close to range to earn it. He needs some fun though, and let's see, what's his skill at? Okay, he's almost there with logic, so why don't we have him come play some chess? And Aria just took a shower. She has a school project as well, so we're gonna have her come start working on that. Her logic skill is at level 2, so that will probably be the one that we take to level 3. I'm not sure what her project is. Oh, she's also working on a logic project, so that will be good. And I guess since everyone's kind of working on things right now, we'll go ahead and have Ruby and Amber get their homework done too. And then maybe on Sunday when like things are happening, maybe we can do something with the family on Sunday and they can go and like do something fun, and then everybody will have had their homework done and then we won't have to worry about that. Faith maybe will even be a child at that point. Okay, Matthew has reached level 3 of his logic skill. So I think we'll just have him get his homework done as well, since he's done his school project and that's got his responsibility really close. I think doing his homework will probably push him over the edge to earn that trait. And let's take a look at Aria's response. All right, hers is going up quite a bit because she's also working on that school project. All right, Ruby and Amber got their homework done, so that is very good. We can have them playing some chess and working on their logic skill as well and kind of giving them a head start for when they become teenagers. Aria just reached level 3 of the logic skill working on her homework, so this is also a good thing. Okay, and Matthew's responsibility is in range to earn the responsible trait. Very good. Faith is looking kind of hungry, so let's get Faith up to come and eat some fruit salad, and then she will probably need a potty after that. Josephine also needs a potty. Poor Josephine. She's still feeling like swelling from postpartum stuff and she's already pregnant again. So she's still like recovering from the last birth and then she's just pregnant one more time. Oh no, Josephine broke the toilet. She really has to pee. Quick. Quick, go use the bathroom. Don't. Jordan is fine for right now. You can go pee. Then you can come and attend to Jordan. Alright. Faith, we will get in doing a potty again. And Arya's responsibility is in range to earn the responsible trait. And she has finished her school project. Oh, we do need to add Jordan's birth certificate to the wall here. We have like our wall of birth certificates going. Josephine has had 8 of the 29 babies. She was one of 21 children that our first matriarch, Catherine, had. And it is Jordan's birthday, so we're gonna have Josephine fix the toilet here, and then we will age up Jordan into an infant. Oh, Faith is so close on her potty skill. She's at 90%, very close. All right, Josephine fixed the toilet. Let's come in and let's get Jordan aged up and we can check out our little infant Jordan here. But before that, Matthew is interrupting and saying, sometimes I get so angry that I don't know what to do with myself. How can I deal with things when I can't even? And Josephine has a lot of different like ways that she would interact and encounter this. I think she would probably say to talk it through with someone. All right, and we are aging up Jordan. So Jordan has aged up into an infant. We do randomize all of our traits and our aspirations for all of our children in this challenge. So we're going to go ahead and hit the randomize button and see what kind of infant Jordan is going to be. He is a sunny infant. So sunny infants are bursting with smiles and giggles and enjoy engaging with other Sims, but they do require more social attention. So that is fine. We will take a sunny little infant here. And then we will also jump into Cass to give him a makeover. Ooh, and it looks like, so Ari and Matthew are twins. This is interesting because we've had a new family dynamic pop up. Some Sims just can't seem to get along, with each new conversation and interaction having the potential to turn unpleasant. It's certainly looking that way between Matthew and Arya. Again, this is interesting because Matthew and Arya are twins. Family members with a difficult family dynamic will be mean to each other more often and can easily become bitter with others and intentionally neglect social calls. We're kind of rolling with whatever these family dynamics are that pop up. So we're gonna say yes, that they do have a difficult family dynamic. And we are going to come over and give Jordan a makeover. Okay, so this is little Jordan Larson, our 8th baby with Josephine. Orlando Scott is his baby donor. So this is his everyday outfit. I'm just going to show you his everyday in the sleepwear because that's really all you're going to see. And then this is his little sleepwear outfit. So here is little Jordan. Oh no, and he's feeling scared because of the thunderstorms. That's not good. How are his needs? His needs look to be fairly good. So we're doing okay with that. Josephine, not wasting any time caring for this kid. Everything is great. All right, Faith, let's see. Faith is at 90% of her potty skills, so she's like so close. I think since like everything is okay though, I think that we might have Josephine do some tummy time with Jordan like right off the bat and get started on getting those milestones. So what our goal is for Jordan to age up is to have him have at least 2 milestones in each of these categories: fine motor first, gross motor, and social. And then once he has 2 in all of those categories, then we will age him up into a toddler. All right, so Josephine right off the bat is gonna come in and start working on some of that tummy time. Oh my goodness. It is storming like crazy and the poor little guy is scared of the thunderstorm. I mean, I don't blame him. That was kind of a loud crack of thunder. Faith, Faith, get out of the toilet. Oh my goodness, you little stinker, get out of the toilet. Oh, Josephine aged up. Oh my gosh, I totally missed that it was Josephine's birthday as well. So Josephine has aged from a young adult to an adult. I completely missed that. She's pregnant, so we couldn't age her up on her own. So, oops, sorry, Josephine. Oh my goodness. So we knew that Matthew and Arya were having a difficult dynamic, but now she has this moodlet that says, "Are we even family?" Arya struggles to comprehend how she can be related to some of her family members. Family can be so difficult sometimes. And especially considering this is her twin, I think it makes it even more like surprising and challenging because they're twins and people always kind of think that twins get along, but these are not twins that get along. Ruby and Amber seem to get along really well though. They're the other set of twins. Even though one's a vampire and one isn't, they seem to have a pretty good like dynamic with each other. Oh, the other thing that we're gonna need to think about is once Ruby ages up into a teenager, she's gonna need plasma. So that's gonna be a thing. We do have, Josephine does have some frogs, so maybe we need to just like work on getting those frogs bred, and then that way we can use those frogs to make plasma packs for Ruby. Okay, Josephine is now in her second trimester, and Faith reached potty level 3, so we can get Faith aged up into a child. The question is, do we have a cake? We do actually have a cake. Okay, awesome. All right, let's get the cake out, and then we'll have Josephine come over and help Faith blow out her candles. All right, Faith is blowing out her candles and aging up into a child. All right, Faith has aged up. And again, like I said, we use a random number generator to determine what their aspiration is, and then we randomize the traits. Because there are 8 childhood aspirations now, 1 through 4 being the original, and then 5 through 8 being the new ones, we are going to randomize between 1 and 8 for her aspiration. And we got a 7, which is one of the new ones. That one is a slumber party animal. Okay, not that the aspirations really mean a whole lot with the 100 baby challenge because we're not really working on those, but we still randomize them. And then Faith was an independent toddler, and so her childhood trait will be loves the outdoors. Okay, very good. And we will need to give little Faith a makeover as well. And this is Faith after she's had her makeover. Her baby donor was Alicia Chopra, who we found out in this episode was in fact the child of Caleb Vitor, who is the father of her siblings, Ruby and Amber. So it's a little weird, but here we have it. Here is Faith. Okay, so we have learned that Jordan hates wake-up time, so he rarely wakes up in a good mood. Awesome. So he is awake and angry. Josephine's taking a shower, but after she is done, we will have her come and do super efficient infant care, which honestly almost feels like cheating, but it's in the game, so we're rolling with it. So coming in for some super efficient infant care. Like, okay, we're gonna super speed and give everything that we need. Oh, he also frequently hiccups. Okay, so there's that. Let's go ahead. Josephine's needs are all pretty good, and since we just got all of his needs in good shape, we're gonna do some more tummy time with him. Maybe we're gonna do some more tummy time with him. All right, here we go. We are getting tummy time with Jordan, and he has unlocked the lift the head milestone. That is his first gross motor milestone. Remember, we need 2 before he can age up. I think we will come over and put him down on the playmat so that he can work on reaching and some of those fine motor skills that he's gonna need. And we'll let Josephine get something to eat and probably sleep a little bit. He's unlocked the reach milestone. Very good. So now he can reach and play with his toys instead of just looking at them. Well, Faith already has a loose tooth as well. So all 3 of the children have loose teeth. Oh, Jordan has unlocked the grab milestone. Oh my goodness, look at him go. So that's 2 fine motor for him. Go, Jordan, go. Faith has come up to Josephine and said, someone said eating dirt was okay, but someone else said eating dirt will make you die. Is it okay to eat dirt? They always want to eat dirt. I swear, every single kid in this challenge has come up to their parent and said they want to eat dirt. And we're gonna stick with what we always tell them, eating dirt is really unhealthy. Alright, so Josephine is getting close to being in her 3rd trimester with this baby, and we do not have another baby donor lined up, so I think we're going to invite somebody over as soon as it's not first thing in the morning. and work on a little bit of interaction with them. And then I was thinking it's starting to get to be winter and they've just kind of got come through fall. A lot has been happening. There's been some deaths that have kind of upset people. So I was kind of thinking that maybe we could take them to Sulani and they could head to the beach for a little bit and have a little bit of beach time together as a family. Everybody's got their homework done for school on Monday, so I think it would work out really well for them to go and have like a beach day. Oh no, Jordan just had his first blowout and we're about to get ready to go to the beach. So I think we need to tend to him before we go to the beach. We're not going to take him with us because he's an infant and that I don't want to deal with an infant on the beach and like all of his needs. But we do need to take care of that first blowout because that's going to be a bit of a problem. All right, he is mostly tended to, so let's head off and have our beach afternoon in Sulani. All right, so we are here on the beach. We were going to also start a gathering for Josephine's future baby donor club. We'll have the kids build a sand sculpture together. Maybe Arya can go swimming. I don't know what Matthew is gonna do. He can do whatever he feels like, I guess. Faith is gonna come and swing. She is feeling kind of uncomfortable though, because she does have this loose tooth. They're not really in their swimsuits. They're just kind of like in their normal clothes. Faith has decided to lay down here in her normal clothes. Okay. All right, Nicholas Rico has shown up. So let's go ahead and let's talk about him. Actually, let's brag about our baby because she's really excited about, you know, having another kid. Although I don't know if that's really the best thing to do with the person you're trying to romance next, but it's all right. They can discuss some interests. Oh, he didn't like that. Uh-oh. Maybe he's like, why would I want to have a kid with you if you're like having kids with all these other people? So we'll just get some social interactions going with him. We can get to know him a little bit better. I don't see any of the other ones yet. We'll send the kids off to do some swimming. Matthew is talking to Orlando Scott. Oh, so it looked like Nicholas is non-committal, which is fine because that's not really what Josephine is looking for anyway. She's not looking for like a permanent relationship. Oh, Kendrick is here and is swimming. Maybe we should go and talk to him because we're already friends with Kendrick Charm. And things with Nicholas are going kind of slow, so let's give Kendrick a shot and see if we can get some romance happening with him while the kids are off playing and hanging out on the beach. All right, we will compliment his appearance. Like, I like your red earrings. It looks good. And your flippers that you're wearing to swim? That is some style right there. While these kids just like swing around them. He seems to be into us, so we've got a romance bar happening. We can hold his hands a little bit. Oh, we got a sentiment with him. What is that? Adoring. And they have good compatibility as well. She kind of seems to have neutral compatibility with Nicholas, which is maybe making things a little bit slower. But, you know, we're moving in the right direction. We'll do a little more flirting. It's a bit of an awkward encounter. I mean, we are surrounded by a bunch of children, including our own. So that does make flirting a little awkward, especially when a kid is swinging through your body while you're attempting to flirt. Arya is not impressed. She's like, ugh, Mom, what are you doing? Meanwhile, Orlando Scott is sunbathing on this cloudy day in his clothing. Faith is like watching this whole encounter as well. Like she's like watching her mother flirt with this guy that's like somebody else. So it's gotten kind of interesting. And the encounter is getting a little bit awkward. Now Matthew is swinging through Josephine. Haley has shown up, who is the baby donor of the baby that Josephine is currently pregnant with. This is all getting like a little weird. So I think that maybe we're going to end our club gathering and go home. Although I wonder if we can add another member to our club yet. We can. Let's do that. Let's add another member to the club. And then we can find another person that can be a potential baby donor as well. But let's get going. Let's head home. Wrap this up. We tried to have a nice beach day. We made an effort. Oh, Jordan has unlocked the coup milestone. Okay, that's good. Where is Jordan? Where is he? He's over here on the floor by the, okay. Why don't we have Arya come and pick him up and put him down on his playmat? That's probably would be a good thing for the poor little guy. He's just like over there on the ground by his crib. Alright, so we are back home now. We've had a couple of birthdays happen, and Josephine is really close to being in her 3rd trimester with this baby. The kids will be going back to school tomorrow in game, and I think that we are going to go ahead and end the episode here for now. We did get a lot accomplished. We got some birthdays, we got Josephine pregnant again, and progressed that pregnancy quite a bit. I think in our next episode, we're going to see Matthew and Arya get A's and age up and move out. So I think that will be happening. And I think that close behind that will be Ruby and Amber aging up into teenagers. And obviously, we're also going to see Josephine have baby number 30. So we'll be up to 30 babies in this challenge with this next birth, which is kind of exciting. And I think there's also a good chance that Jordan might age up into a toddler. I think there's a lot of birthdays that will be happening in the next episode. Because Josephine is pregnant and will be giving birth in the next episode, go ahead and pop some baby name suggestions down in the comments below, and I will take a look at those and potentially use one to name Josephine's next baby. Thank you all so much for watching. If you like this video, please do like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!